Stepping with the fine weapon, blowing tops like hit up that shots fly type shit, nothing you can dance to. Y'all are jokes, I'm on the top rope, waving belt, show you how to can't move. Call for backup when you can't do. Big text, leaving shit wet, even washing sex, no shampoo. Ducking you just to doors on this wall. All the dog around treating rappers like ball high. Rail sniffers hitting more lines. Rats running telling more lies. They could all die. Dance moves. Better believe I got dance moves. John Travolta coming out the holster. Face off when that can blue. Stop your breathing. It's hunting season. Need new heads for that man too. Rubber grip on that hand. Shit is up if your man move. Dance moves. Dance moves. Yeah. Dance moves. Better believe I got dance moves. Jalapeno bring a spice to you. Come and steppers, bring your dance shoes. Nigga, dance moves. Dance moves. Right. Dance moves. Better believe I got dance moves. It ain't shit that I can't do. It ain't a beat that I can't chew.
Hello, everybody. This is your RBG brother guy in Hollywood Jr. coming to you with another exclusive program. I'm having some technical internet issues here, and I don't know how this thing going to turn out. I couldn't broadcast yesterday. Because I was having the same problem. Again, I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's my router. I really want to really go in on this topic. And again, as you can see, I'm still having, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if this feels choppy. Want to give a shout out to Cool Gamer for coming through. To my brother Rashid, Hotep to you, salute. So I don't know what's the problem. It's like 1 minute is just, 1 minute is let me look on my phone because sometimes I have to. Let me see. So far looks pretty good. So far, I'm just trying out this new, as you said, I'm trying out this new background. and everything. I'm trying to do the green screen. I don't know how I look on the on anybody's phone or anything like that. It looks on my phone looks kind of orange, so still trying to get the hang of this thing. Um, man, I don't feel like doing this. I don't like really feeling like starting this over again because it's keep going in and out. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Um, how's everybody doing? Again, it's going to be another exclusive program, and I want to touch on some things before I go into my topic. Um, let me see, what's this? Before I go on my topic, I want to know what is up with these red boots, these little red boots. What is that now? I'm starting to see a pattern with these red boots that's coming out now. Let me screen share some things real quick. Um, like what is up with these red boots? Like what is up? Why is this becoming a trend now? And then you got black people are walking around looking silly wearing these red stupid boots. And again, I believe it. They said in this it says, I truly believe these boots are a social experiment to see if humans are so gullible, uh, we will adapt to literally anything as a trend. And this is starting to become a trend now. Hello, KW, Hotel KW Dawn 7. He said the red boots are tomfoolery. Yeah, it is. It is. And I already know where it's coming from. I already know where it's coming from. So I want to address that real quick because this is coming from they say it's coming from this person. Now, this is supposed to be, what's his name? What's that guy's name? I just had it on my tip of my tongue. Let me see if y'all could put it in the chat. Oh my God. What's his name? What's that? What's this cartoon from? I forgot the cartoon's name. That was his tip of my tongue. Um, what's that guy's character? Oh shoot! I'm gonna tell you right now. What's that character's name? Damn. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll tell you right now. Uh, that character's name. I wonder if anybody knew. Um, Damn, what was that character's name that everybody that I've been seeing people wear? What's this guy? What's this character's name? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh shoot, that thing's character's name. Uh, ah, Astro Boy. That's his name. This is what this character's name, Astro Boy. Let me put that in the chat. So this is Astro Boy that everybody is wearing these boots. And now Astro Boy has supposedly came out during the late, I believe in the late 60s. Then they did a upgrade or up to date version in the 80s, in the late 80s that I remember. And I don't know if they're coming out with a movie called Astro Boy. I don't know. I don't know if I know they came up with another up to date cartoon in 2019, but they showing a white boy half naked, and this is what black people is starting to imitate. This is what black people starting to imitate. A Fruit Loop white boy wearing red boots. And it's sad. And now Little Wayne, he's starting to look stupid with it. Dudes wearing, you got these clown dudes wearing these red boots. But reality is that they really start looking like the little monkey boots from Dora the Explorer. And again, why would somebody want to look like that? Why would they want to look like a Fruit Loop white boy or a monkey in some boots? Because that's what they look like. To be honest with you, this is what they look like. A little chimp in some boots. Why would any black person want to imitate that and make that a fashion trend? I never could understand that. It just don't make any sense to me. But see, we go with the foolishness and we think that's cool. We'll go anywhere that the wind blows, we'll go with it and then we'll try to make it cool. We try to make it like some street thing. What's up, Brother Bakari? What's up? But this is what they're doing now. This is what they're doing now. They trying to make this thing. They trying to make Astro Boy. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's a movie coming out called Astro Boy or he's pushing this. Lil Wayne is pushing this, and he trying to make this cool. You got these rappers now, these little boy toy rappers. They trying to make these boots cool, but reality is they look like the chimp boots from Dora the Explorer. I don't know what's up with that. You won't catch me wearing that foolishness. Now, again, I don't mind if you doing it in the privacy of your own home. That's one thing. If you're doing this the privacy of your home, just for play, that's one thing. But going out in the streets with this to try to make it a fashion industry, I think that's foolish. I think that's foolish. So I don't know what's up with that. That's been all over social media now, and it's becoming real stupid. Now, why? Like I said, I don't know why would anybody want to imitate a Fruit Loop white boy called Astro Boy. Just don't make any sense to me. I wanted to address some other things too, because my name was brought up in other people's drama, and I really don't want my name to be brought up in anybody's dumbass drama, stupid foolishness. And I want to address something to really two individuals. Of course, I don't really, because before I go on my, like I said, before I got to address some things before I go on my topic. So again, like I said, with this stuff, we have to. This is getting stupid. This really getting stupid with these red boots. Let me close out here. So I'm going to address something real quick. I'm not going to let me. I'm going to screen share something. I'm just going to just play a little bit of this. I'm not going to even show the video. KW Dawn said they have already strategically placed them on certain Black entertainers who are already weaponizing against us. Their aim is to feminize us, particularly. Yes, that's true. I mean, this has been talking about it for day one. This has been talked about from day one. And the sad part about it, these rappers, these so-called artists, they knew about this, but they going like I said, they going with the money at. Unfortunately, they going with the money at, because that's what pays. So if they have to wear dresses and wear high heels and kiss and a dude, if a guy had to kiss another dude to get that bag, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. The dignity is going out the window. You got these so-called Black dudes out here are now prostituting in the industry now. Now the women, now these females are getting more masculine, and now it's all of a sudden it's become cool to mess with Transformers. It's become cool to wear dresses and act like something, to try to pretend that you are a woman when you really a dude. It's just madness. It's really madness in the new millennium now. I never thought I would live in a world where Black people would sell out big time. Just for them to for a little bit of money because they're not really paying big money, you know. But they've been talking about this since the 90s. They've been saying they was trying to weaponize our youth. And Puff Daddy and these guys and Birdman, they was part of it. They was part of it. They was part of it. I want to screen share something. I'm not going to screen share it, but I'm just going to play the audio because I'm not really trying to promote assholes. So let's do this. I'm not going to promote losers, but I gotta address something. I gotta real before I go on my topic. So I'm gonna play you this audio. Hopefully it comes out clear. Because my name's in a drama that I'm not even a part of. My name was mentioned that I'm not even a part of whatever drama they're in. So I'm gonna address it real quick. So I'm gonna play this real quick.
None of them. I don't see none as well. The guy with the me too. Everybody's good for Angus. You ain't with these women. Everybody jump on board.
Oh, Nundy pulled his coattail.
Yeah.
Nundy pulled his coattail real good, and he just disappeared. Whatever Nundy did, that was it. Yeah. Guy in Hollywood just got quiet.
Yeah. But they didn't.
Yeah, it's I don't know what's going on. It's definitely breaking up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to let's see if I can get it again. It's the internet. It's getting bad reception. I'm getting bad connection again. Let me see if I can play it again.
In a suburb of Kansas City, Missouri.
But yeah, sorry about that, Angel.
But this is the thing too, Blackson. Woman alone. They go. They went around recruiting all kinds of folks to try to get me. Nandy is on video talking about, yeah, I do this and I said this about that snuff. Lady, you don't know nothing about me. I could have let it go. But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let that. You know about me. It all backfired. Even some jumped on the train, side of the ride, and they all failed. They all fell to nothing. Now I didn't even expect nothing from the deacons. Deacons start coming out with these little short video, like bringing the information. A lot. If it was me, I'd be laughing about a lot of the stuff.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah. It was, yeah.
You know, because I know bad videos about me. I even saved them. I even saved those videos. People, I laugh the stuff off. Funny to me. It's publicity.
Yeah.
David, Nanny, to put her in that situation. All these people that none of them, I don't see none of them is with them. None of them. God.
This is messed up. Just play your phone, not through the. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll play it on my phone. This is not happening. Okay. I'll do it right now. Just bear with me. I'll play it right on the phone. All right. Just take this out. I might have to start playing all this stuff on my phone. I might have to start playing all this on my phone. Do I sound choppy? I don't know if I sound choppy, but let's do it this way. All right. Here we go. There we go. Here we go.
You don't know nothing about me, lady. You're going about what these people talking about. It's not your concern. You don't have nothing to do.
Y'all hear that?
To do with this. You being recruited for something that you don't even know what's going on.
Right.
And it all backfired. Even Sarnetta jumped on the train. Sarnetta, Nepal, them, all of these, about 13 different people against Angel Snub number 7. Me and the deacon. And my 10 subscribers. And they all failed. They all failed to nothing. Now, I didn't even expect nothing from the deacon. Deacon started coming out with these little short videos, like bringing the information to start crushing them. I'm like, woo. And, they made the little tank top video about you, a lot. If it was me, I'd be laughing about a lot of this stuff.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. It was, yeah.
Because I know back in the day, people used to make videos about me. I even saved them. I even saved those videos. People, I let the stuff out. Funny to me. It's publicity as far as I'm concerned.
It is. It really is.
But they recruited Nandy. And then they got into it. Yeah, should have did the woman like that. Should have put her in that situation. All these people they recruited, none of them, I don't see none of them is with them. None of them. What's his name, that gay Nollywood guy? I support the sister. No, you with these women because you want to try to get me too. Everybody's gunning for Angel Snub number 7. You ain't with these women. Everybody jump on board.
Oh, Nandi pulled his coattail.
Yeah.
Nandi pulled his coattail real good, and he just disappeared. Whatever Nandi did, that was it. Yeah. Guy in Hollywood just got quiet.
Yeah. But they never.
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear what the ragamuffin has said? The dirt bag, the dusty pan, Mr. Democrat. Did you just hear what he said? He said, old girl, which is Nandy, pull my coattail. Now, I won't even really mention or waste my time with the B-Rap mental patient. I'm not going to even really pay any mind to him. I'm not going to even waste my breath with him, but I will say this to the B-Rap mental patient. I'm not the one that had a white neighbor banging on the ceiling saying, shut up, nigger, every time I did my live stream. That happened to the B-Rap mental patient. That happened to the B-Rap mental patient. I'm not the one that had to compromise or comfort, accommodate, because I didn't want to disturb my white neighbor. But the B-Rap mental patient, that's what he did. I'm not the one that had to take my white neighbor to court to try to settle it. But the B-Rap mental patient, that's what he did. I'm not the one. I'm not the one that had to. Well, I never had a white neighbor wanted to kick my ass in the streets because I took them to court. But that happened to the B-Rap. And he even recorded that he had to call the police, the devil, the enemy, her peoples for protection. And you hear him in the tape. He had no shame of doing it. And you hear him say, sir, I want to order protection, sir. I want to press charges, sir. This woman is bullying me, sir. She keeps harassing me, sir. I don't want no problems, sir. And you hear this in the tape. You record this. I didn't have to go through that. I didn't have to go through that. There was no multiple videos about this white neighbor. There was no video or making mockery. There was no videos of her of defaming of this white neighbor. There wasn't even no threatening of this white neighbor. And this is the reason why I have a strong dislike of these Negro-European American Black Muslims. I have a strong dislike for them because they have no problem threatening and making mockery and cyber stalking or whatever when it comes down to their own people. When it comes down to the other races of people, they want to talk things out. They want to work things out. There's none of that. We don't even know what this white woman looks like because it was a white woman that was terrorizing this dude. And he had no problem threatening me. The B-Rap mental patient had no problem threatening me. And he even said, if you call me an African, I'll put a bullet in you. That's what he said. Even though he looks like he come straight out the Congo. Even though he looks like he comes straight out the Congo. But he don't want to be called African. He don't want to be called African. And that's fine. I mean, that's what you, if that's what you don't want to be called, that's fine. But I would say this, and this is my question. This is my question. And I always want to ask the B-Rap mental patient, and maybe he might want to do a video of it. I don't know. I really don't give a shit. But my question I want to ask, well, first of all, I want to say this. If you want to let out your frustrations, let out your frustrations on the person or the panhandler, hobo, crack baby from Michigan that stole your $700 worth of equipment. That's who you should take your frustrations on, because you claim that he stole your equipment that he never used, by the way. He never used it. If you want to take out your frustrations on somebody, take out on the person that you never seen, that you call this person a faceless troll, that you gave $50 to for a raffle. That never done nothing for you, according to you. He gave you $1, but you didn't want it. Take your frustrations on those people. I've got nothing from you. You gave me nothing. So I owe you nothing. But my ass to kiss. You gave me nothing. I owe you nothing but my ass to kiss. And this is the question. This is the question I want to point out to the B-Rap mental patient. Because I remember he invaded my brother's channel, Forecast Radio. Shout out to Forecast. He invaded my brother's channel and he crying, talking about, you talk about this unity stuff and no one cared that I was in the hospital and all this other stuff. Here's my question I want to ask the B-Rap mental patient. Where was your friends? Where was your friends that during that time that you helped finance, that you gave money to? What happened to the retard speech impediment friend of yours that you supported financially? What happened to the crack baby in Michigan that you donated $700 worth of equipment that he never used, that he never completed his end of the bargain? What happened to those people that you gave laptops to? What happened to those people that you gave laptops to? That you claim that you gave away $6,000 in your fundraiser? What happened to those people? What did Bozo Muhammad done for you? Because according to Bozo Muhammad, he injured and he was death upon you. He said, I wish death will find you soon. And I'm talking about the B-Rap mental patient. Hold up, Sister Erica Howard. Hold up. Glad you came through. Hold up, sister. I'm glad to just say hold up to everybody that showed up. Brother Bakari, Erica Howard, KW Dawn 7, Rashid, Cool Gamer. So I want to say thank you for everybody for coming through. But I just wanted to know, what was all those people that you financed to the B-Rap? I'm talking about to the mental patient. All those people that you supported financially, where happened to them? All of them. And by the way, Bozo Muhammad, I got him on record, him threatening you. I got him on record for him saying he was death. I never said those things. I never wish death on anybody. I never threatened nobody. because I was mad. I didn't do that. Never did that. Only thing Bozo Muhammad did to you, this is your Muslim brother. The only thing that he did was try to use you because he thought he was going to get on Sonetta show. But where are your friends that you supported, mental patient? B-Rap mental patient, where was all your friends? But you still kept them around. All your medical bill should have been paid for. Or at least most of it. You gave me nothing. I owe you nothing but my ass to kiss. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. So you can get mad, and I don't know why you put my name, all this other drama, or well, keep my name out of your mouth. Because you didn't say nothing to the white lady that was terrorizing you. You didn't say nothing to her. I'm not even talking about, I don't even bother these people. I don't even mention these people's names. But they feel that they have the right to put my name into their crap. And so let's get to the Mr. Dust Bucket, the fake the fake dread-headed Coolio. He said that this chick Nandy pulled my coattail. Now, according to this loser, this Democrat, he claimed that he has his own business. And I got my own business. You got your own business, but you doing all the work. You got your own business, but I see you driving. See, when people got their own business, they what you call they behind the desk calling the shots. And what they have is what you call employees. If I got my own business, I'm behind the desk calling the shots. I'm not doing my work. I'm not doing the work and say I got my own business. That don't make no sense. So this dread-headed Coolio, fake dread-headed Coolio, the Mr. Dust Bucket, he said Nandy pulled my coattail. Old girl. How? He should have. I would like for him to explain that to me. He should have explained that. How she pull my coattail? You should have gave an example. No. But I know for sure old girl pulled your coattail multiple times. Multiple times. And I play it on here. She pulled your coattail multiple times. Let me see if I can screen share this. This might become a little choppy. But you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna have to start doing this. I'm gonna have to start doing the old-fashioned way. Hold on. I'll show you right now. She pulled your coattail multiple times. Let me see if I can pull that up. Because people think I'm playing around.
Occasionally commenting.
Okay, let's play this. Let's play this. Let's play this. Because he said, he said, homegirl Nandy pulled my coattail. There's been many times she embarrassed you, loser, Mr. Dust Bucket. Many times she embarrassed you when you was even on her panel. So I wish you would have said that how she pulled my coattail and I've been quiet. I'm not that type of dude. I'm not you. I'm not you. But you walking around acting like you're a big shot and you're a fraud at the end of the day. So let's do it this way. I'll play it on my phone. I'll play it on my phone. I don't know if anybody can see that. You know what? Let me do it this way. Fuck it. You know what? I'll play it on my phone. Somewhere on my internet. I'll play it on my phone. Here we go. This is you. This is you talking to the KKK. Because you're friends with the KKK. This is you talking to the KKK. This is you talking to the KKK. Let me see if I can play that. This is you.
Occasional and commentary purposes only.
Oh, yeah. It is all for shizzle. Got an excellent show here today. We got the Pastor Tennessee Blood in his for shizzle. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, bro? Time. All right. Say something, Charles, to that. What's going on, bro? Okay. We good? Yeah, we're good now. Yeah. All right. Today we had the Ku Klux Klan Stone Mountain. Goddamn, y'all disrupted our goddamn march up the mountain. What's going on here? I don't know. I guess these groups are getting pretty desperate for membership, especially with what's going on with the political climate in the world. And it seems like they're reaching out to very, very, very poor demographics that are not very organized.
Now, remind you, I already mentioned this when I had it out with that dude. Okay? She was just now playing this. Now, I don't know if she knew this before. I believe she already knew it. But see, I'm not going to associate myself with somebody that's cool with the KKK. That's not happening to me. Because that means you can't be trusted. And homegirl should have got, if she knew that, she should never had that sucker on her panel. But now, all of a sudden, when she had a problem with homeboy, now she's pulling this up. So how the hell she pulled my coattail? No, she pulled your coattail. She pulled your coattail. And watch how she's gonna dish you. And then I'm gonna play she replayed the video when I came at your ass.
If you saw today's event, I think the most organized thing about today, other than us, was the state of Georgia's ability to airlift 25 people on the taxpayers out of the area that they were to protect.
No.
That's kind of what's got me stumped right now.
Oh shit.
Got me stumped right now is
Let me say something about this fuck shit. Now remember, I'm gonna go back. Look, I gotta stop. Wait a minute, let me go back over here. Wait a minute, child. I gotta get back to my own thing. Now, let me go back. Let me stop this. Remember, thank you, Barbara, so I could put that up right quick. Remember when I told y'all we was in Stone Mountain to fight with the Ku Klux Klan? I showed the videos. Anybody who remember my videos on that shit, press a 1. Press a 1. While we was fighting the Ku Klux Klan, this is what he was doing. Press a 1 if y'all remember that. If not, I'll go back because I'm going to go back through some of the videos anyway when I expose Malik Zulu Shabazz. Press a 1 if y'all remember me showing the video going through hell fighting with the KKK. This motherfucker was doing. Okay, let's continue. We're just gonna go through a little bit of this, and I've got more. Let's see what type of guest. Let's see how Blackson act when he white son with his white friends. Let's see. Hold on a second, you guys. I mean, do I need this?
Now, who pulled who coattail? Who pulled who coattail? He said she pulled my coattail. No, I think it's the other way around. So he has white cake. I said this. That dude can never come around my circle. She should have been got rid of this dude. And now she had problems with him. Now she's pulling this up. Like I said, I don't know if she knew this before or she knowing this now. I don't know. But if she knew this before, she should have knew how this dude got down. This is another incident. He says, I think he says white power or something like that.
We'll deal with that. But who the fuck you supposed to be? Fuck you, man. This nigga been a fuck nigga. Don't play, bro.
Say she calls him a fuck. She called him a fuck boy. Let me rewind that. Since you want to put your name in my mouth, you want to put my name in your mouth. Let's see if I can catch that. So sometimes you got to bring up receipts on these losers, man.
Those guys are cool. So everybody's like, okay, there's one guy. No.
Well, let me know what.
All these lies been told by communists.
All right, let me do this real quick.
Oh shit! This cracker.
And one thing about the KKK, they always say the same shit. You notice that? They always say the same crap. Oh, we're not a racist group. We fighting for, our justice, and we fighting for our existence, and it's the same KKK talking points, same KKK rhetoric. They all had the same thing, like they fighting. This country was made for them. What are you fighting for? This country was made for. Nothing's never enough for them.
Now, wait, let me go back. Let me stop this. Remember, Thank you, Barbara, so I could put that up right quick. Remember when I told y'all we was in Stone Mountain fighting with the Ku Klux Klan? I showed the videos. Anybody who remember my videos on that shit, press a 1. Press a 1. While we was fighting the Ku Klux Klan, this what he was doing.
Yep.
Press a 1 if y'all remember that. If not, I'll go back because I'm going to go back through some of the videos anyway when I exposed Malik Zulu Shabazz.
Listen how she...
Press a 1 if y'all remember me showing them videos where we got that motherfucker going through hell fighting with the KKK. This what this motherfucker would do.
Who coattail?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's continue. We just going to go through a little bit of this. And I've got more.
She got more.
Let's see what type of guest. Let's see how Blackson act when he white son with his white friends.
Yep.
Let's see.
Listen. I'm glad I'm doing this because I don't have to, it's not really clear, so listen. Because this is his friends. This is his buddies. This is the people that he's cool with. Yeah, she's going to come back. And she's definitely letting this guy know.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had a customer. I really appreciate y'all. Wait, but see, we over there, and I'm going to show the videos again, man. We got fucked up there. A lot of folk got fucked up that day. I got some of my niggas still down right now. I'm going to show you the interview. Where he interviewing the GDs, my family. Man, these folk got my folk locked up, bro. These folks still in jail to this day. So while we fighting and doing what the fuck real revolutionaries do, we find out that this is what this nigga do. So I'm finna let y'all finish saying some of this shit. See, I told this nigga leave me the fuck alone, bro.
The public park that's paid for by the taxpayers.
Okay. So let me clear this up. So Stone Mountain is owned by the donors of the Confederacy.
No, it's owned by the people of Georgia, black, white, everybody.
Okay, taxpayers. Okay. Now I was there. You guys were there. There's a lot of confusion. You know, I didn't know there was one group. I forgot the name of it.
Confederates of Michigan.
The Confederates of
Michigan. The group with the flags.
Yeah.
There was a. We applied for our permit to go into Stone Mountain. Legally, we went through the process. Justin saw the paperwork through. The state of Georgia denied us our permit. And Steve Panther was on a radio show with me, and I asked the show against this group. He reached out to us and let us know that he had 120 something spots open on his permit.
Okay.
And that we were free to come under his permit. I think women in his group, we definitely don't think they're racist. They might be into holding on to old symbolism or ideologies.
Right.
But once we were there, us, Anonymous, and Rotten Stitches, we separated ourselves and went on a direct action to try to get face-to-face with the KKK.
Okay. Now, one might say the KKK has, First Amendment freedom of speech.
And they do. I agree with that. Everyone does. But not when you are actually committing acts of violence. When your group is committing acts of violence, when your group has been proven to murder innocent people and promote your members to do the same,
Now, see, let's
do
talk.
you really have that right anymore? Is that speech anymore?
Have anybody, let me ask y'all a question while these crackers talking. Have anybody ever looked up the Bastards? Because if you ain't, I'm going to show y'all who they is. These some of the most racist motherfucking crackers you could ever see moving across the goddamn globe. That's like this nigga sitting down going against the United States government for the Communist Party. Just like he's sitting there with the goddamn communists making a deal with the devil. See, this how you know this nigga ain't politically correct. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, old girl's definitely pulling his coattail.
Oh shit. This cracker not just saying the government wouldn't give them no permit to come in the park because they already knew what it was going to be with all us out there anyway. So they go join up with another racist organization because they had 120 slots. Now let's look at this shit. All these racist organizations, 120 slots, that means each organization can occupy that permit. So we out this motherfucker with AKK and the rednecks and that these motherfucker, you over here doing interviews with the bastards. We're gonna keep going because I got some more shit I want to show y'all. I ain't trying to stay on this too long. I got a video I really want y'all to see on this motherfucker. Because, see, I can't keep playing with him.
Right. And we got several death threats on email just from them alone. And it's endless. We get so many death threats that it's laughable when they try to say that they're just a peaceful group because they're not. Their very basis is violence and murder, and it is taking advantage of innocent people and using scare tactics to scare away people that would help, like us.
And one thing I'm concerned about, me being a Black Panther, guys, clubs, and even I'm gonna say.
And let's stop. Blackson ain't never been no Black Panther.
Hell no, he wasn't. Hell no.
Blackson ain't been no Black Panther. He ain't never joined the organization. That's a lie. He's always been the cameraman for any of the organizations. So I'm not gonna let him sit there and pass that lie on to people. But here y'all go. Let's continue.
You got agitators. Me myself, I kind of rendezvous with the UP Gun Club and always saw a Confederate flag. So I was like, hey, those guys are cool. So everybody's like, okay, but there's one guy, no, man, that flag represents this and that. So he kind of, riled up and then people riled up again. And it's like, I mean, how do we deal with situations like that?
For us with the flag, and this is how we feel about it, none of our members wear the flag, but it's not something that's forced. Okay. We just don't. It's not something that was even discussed. Like, when we went to the State House, we weren't at the State House because of the rebel flag. We were at the State House because the KKK was taking advantage of our state's tragedy, which was the 9 human beings that were murdered in the church. And I say human beings because normally when people say what happened in Charleston, they say the 9 Black people that were shot. 9 human beings were murdered. They tried to come in.
Hold on. Show you another one. I'm just gonna go through a little bit because y'all can go pull this up for y'allself. Let's see this one. Cause see, I'm tired of these motherfuckers with these guys. You see, Brother Gabe.
Blackson in the hizzle or a shizzle dizzle. We got excellent show.
You ain't gonna be let me keep going.
We live. No disclaimer. Everything we say is us. Everything we say is us. I love it.
I'm just gonna skate through this a little bit. Look, KKK motherfuckers.
Connected to our vision for the world.
This why we stop fucking with this motherfucker.
Stop them from marching up to the top of Stone Mountain. So they think they're planning a rally at Stone Mountain, and then later that evening they're going to have a racist rock and roll show with different skinhead-oriented.
Look at this shit.
Different white-powered band.
I had enough. So who pulled who coattail? You saw this traitor hanging out with the KKK, making friends with them, buddy one. He have access. He have access. They gave him access. Trust people. How could you trust people like that? Erica Howard said, why are Black people meeting with the KKK? That's a good question, Erica Howard. Erica, that's a good question. Didn't Jason Black met up with the KKK? But these traitors These Will O'Neills, these are the people that will stab us in the back, put us down. And you notice he never say anything against the KKK. He's chopping it up with them. I'm sorry, Olga never pulled my coattail. You're not going to find me talking to no KKK or no skinheads and chopping it up and talking about white power and all this other stuff. Because that's what he said. He said, white power. And like I said again, I don't think he has his own business. The guy's a liar. The guy's a liar. He's a liar. What's something else? He should have. Let me see if I can play this real quick. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I did that. The guy's a liar. So let me play you something else that old girl that did. Well, I'm not finished with that ragamuffin, that Raggedy Ann looking dude. Next time you're going to be quiet. Keep my name out of your dirty, filthy mouth. So let's play something else. And that guy Yanga, he's a fraud too. That dude Yanga talking about he's a black nationalist. What is a black nationalist? What is a black nationalist? He's another B-Rap fraud. I think this might be it. Oh my God, this internet, man. It's really, really messing me up. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to play it on my phone, but I know this thing is stuck. All right, here I go. Let's see if I can do it.
You have nothing to teach me.
So here's another where what Nanny did. She revisit those past videos, that video that I ended up cursing homeboy out on. She replayed the video. I wonder why she did. I wonder why. Because she realized I was right about this scumbag. Let's play that one.
Carpet luncheon is free. And pill call. I'm not a fucking lesbian. Stop slandering my name out here on these YouTube streets. Lying on me saying that I'm a lesbian, a feminist lesbian, calling my pastor a lesbian. Urban copying one motherfucking found who the fuck this bitch think she is. Y'all find that motherfucker who she thinks she fooled. Okay, let's listen. What is Kimberly talking about? I can't learn anything from you. You have nothing to teach me. No. This bitch cuss people out in the chat. Let me go back a little bit. Because then when the first started, when she was going off on my chat. Listen to the help. You need therapy or something, she said, to that extent. He didn't mean nothing he said earlier tonight. He didn't mean a damn thing. Not one thing. Talk about, and I'm willing to make amends and this and that and the third, with everybody except Leah.
Well, I'm gonna see if she gonna play that part. I don't
want to do that. He was on the
I don't want to play that part. I want her to play the part where. Where was that shit at? Hold on.
That bitch don't know me.
No, she didn't play that part. I wasn't on that part.
Y'all heard her call him a training chaser?
Man, where did she play that part? Okay, here she is.
My name is Mohammed. I hope you get better. Your condition.
Now listen what she says about him.
Guy Hollywood, lose those titties, do some push-ups, stop eating so many goddamn Dunkin' Donuts, get on a vegan diet, and with that out, we will see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.
Aaliyah, hold on, honey. My name out your mouth, killer bee. Use a bitch. A Poshanana, use a bitch. Sardina, use a fuck nigga. Sardina, use a fuck nigga. And I just had to close it out with that. Peace and power to all my people. Y'all know what that is. Oh, you want to come up on the panel? Got nothing? Wow.
Bitch, boy on here.
I'm gonna keep you fair right there. Everybody come up if you want to come up.
Yeah, bring the bitch boy on here.
I'm gonna wait 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Bitch boy. Yes.
I can't learn anything from you. You have nothing to teach me, Kelly, at all. Look at that crazy bitch. Still arguing with the chat. Still arguing with the chat.
You know bitch ass on here, got now. You know bitch ass on here. You want to come to my hood and say, come to your hood. You want to come to my hood and say that shit in my face? Come to your hood, nigga. Come to your hood. Come to my face. Nigga, I was saying to my face. I'll take this gangster shit very serious, bro. Lose it, man. You're a tennis on the chaser. That's TD, nigga. Stop playing with you, man. I got that you to stop to take that wig off the face, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, come to my city and talk that shit. Nigga, I will come to your city. What my city? But you ain't going back to Atlanta. I'll tell you that right now. Your new home gonna be the fucking world, nigga. I can't do this now. This is come to my city. Come to my city. You can tell me what city you live in. NYC, nigga. NYC. Come to my territory, nigga. We gonna see what you gonna do. And see that same way to my part. What train do I take? It doesn't matter. Just come in the store in NYC before I come see you. Nigga, leave your address, nigga. I'm not going to come to you. I'll make sure. Leave your address, nigga. You know, you come on. You don't care about it. I'm going to go to LaGuardia Airport. I will go to LaGuardia. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be at LaGuardia, nigga. Come to my city, come to my city, and I'll see you. Nigga. Come to my city. Don't talk that shit now. I'm talking that shit. Nigga. I'm talking that dumb shit, nigga. You get on you. You don't know me. You don't know me. I know you're nigga. I know you got titties on your goddamn. Your money, your pocket got titties. Nigga, what's up, nigga? You got titties. What's up, nigga? You ain't even on your titties. What's up? Shit like that, nigga. Nigga, you better have. I'm 6'2", nigga. You got race in prison, nigga. You don't put the whole story. You got race in prison, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bro, you the only nigga talking about, attempted murder on women, nigga. Hey, you a fucking snitch, nigga. I gotta ask a question. Go ahead. You're the STDs. Look at this shit. STDs. Did you pass off any STDs to a couple of women? I don't know. We know the truth. I just asked the question. I understand, guy. I want Blackson to tell me. That means the reason he's a boom liar. Okay, show the receipts, dumb nigga. Because you never give the receipts. I'm not going to show the receipts, dumb nigga. Show the receipts. Show the receipts. No, you show the receipts. I told you to show the receipts, nigga. Nigga, I ain't got to show you. Nigga, you show me. You ain't gonna show it. You ain't gonna show it. What you ain't gonna show it?
Put that motherfucking dynamite of balls in the chat. I told these hoes I got receipts. Quit playing with me, bitch. Quit playing with me, bitch. Y'all hear this shit? STD, then you out. They get to that. Boy, Lord, y'all play. I got receipts for days, bitch. You said let the balls drop. Oh. The fuck? Drop the balls for these hoes. Hey, talking about, we're gonna let y'all keep talking. Let's see.
And you know number two, Frank Chaser. The fuck out of here, man. Don't
Hold on. Y'all heard him call him a tranny chaser? You a tranny chaser, nigga? Flame this motherfucker up. Y'all I ain't playing with these bitch ass niggas today. I heard Yanga was chasing trannies too.
I believe
Let's
that.
see where they were chasing them at, though.
I believe that.
Listen, nigga, who y'all be playing with? I ain't got no love for y'all, bitch. Yeah, not none. No.
I believe that.
Yes, let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. And I'm going to run it back one more again. You know, we got to give out commentary because it's necessary. For these hoes that I forgot they were running their dick circles and they calm catchers. Mm-hmm. That's a question I know, Sister Noble. Y'all know that we didn't have any proof that he had.
I don't need proof, man. I don't need proof. That nigga talking shit. I don't need proof. He know the deal, yo.
So is this something you just assuming or
there ain't no assuming nothing. That nigga's gay, man.
This is not what
that nigga's gay.
I'm not
You don't know what
question. Is it something someone told you or is it something?
There's people that know him. Know his lifestyle.
But have anybody told you that? That's not what they told you.
Yeah, they told me. That's the end of that. The bag, nigga. Who they talking to that bitch? And talk all that. Now, I don't get on this YouTube shit, man. You've been running your mouth. You don't know me. I tell you, nigga. I don't got to run any clown joke. Let's get to the goddamn city. Okay, then come to my city. That's it. Come to my city or shut the fuck up. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. I will book tickets tonight. You got it. Book it, nigga. Book it, nigga. Don't right there, nigga. You better tell this dumb nigga how tall I am. You better tell this dumb nigga. Do y'all hear that pussy ass nigga? Funny, that fuck say, better tell the nigga how tall I am. Watch what Nundy say. Nundy. You better tell him, bitch nigga, my name Benny, I ain't in it. Fuck you, mean. Y'all flying this motherfucker up. No, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And your height don't mean a thing. I ain't saying that. Why this y'all done that? I told y'all don't call my name. Don't do it. Not in the count. We don't say hoes over here, not in the count. We call them big dicks and mandinkas. Yes, we do Zulus. We the tight pussy campaign, but we don't fuck with no hoes. Y'all flag this motherfucker up. The count ain't got nothing to say. Hey, my baby, I see you in chat, C6. The fuck wrong with that nigga? That get it. All right. Test me when you want to, nigga. No, I'm not just gonna play with him, nigga. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth, man. How much you love your life? If you love your life, keep my name out of your fucking mouth, man. Let me tell this nigga how tall I am. This ain't no place. I said I wasn't getting none of it. This ain't no place. I will continue to talk shit about your titty and whatever you do. Did y'all hear Nundy? Find this motherfucker up in that bitch saying on me. No man. Hell no, Nundy don't get a nobody shit. Y'all can use my power though. Y'all go ahead, I ain't got it. Fuck you calling me for pussy, nigga. For calling. No, leave me alone. I'm too melted. Nundy too melted. Nundy got down be going in. She costs too much. No, the fuck is you calling Nundy for now? You knew what the fuck I was gonna do. So what you calling me for? No, hell no, pussy.
Hell no.
Biatch. Let's get it, y'all.
That's what you do. That's what you do best. Talk about shit. It's about action, nigga.
You seen titties, niggas.
Yeah. You like this? That's what you're about. I told you a training chaser, a man with titties. That's what you got. That's what you got in jail, right? A man with titties, right?
You said
Keep talking. Keep exposing
what you
yourself.
want to do is do some diamond push-ups.
I want you to nigga.
Do about 20 a day and do some dips. Do some dips.
Yeah. That is a fucking joke. Everything broken with you, man. Everybody has some fun shit. You're a goofy ass.
Your head presses.
Don't take any credit, man. Take that wig off, nigga.
I'm going to
You don't want to lie me.
Stop it.
Nigga. I train every day, nigga.
Nigga, no, you don't.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
Nigga, just.
Look at the slab, nigga.
Just
You dirty.
ain't no friends.
How many TikToks? Look, you got 7 color TikToks every day. You LGBT, nigga.
Nigga, I'm on my own business.
Hold on.
I don't give a fuck what you don't
Hold on. I gotta get a shout out to God Dollar. That nigga said, nigga, you got a different tank top for every day of the week with LGBTQ on that motherfucker. Burn this shit up, y'all. Oh, Nandy got some hits, goddammit. Well, I got some photos. Get on my shit. That nigga said.
Nandy was enjoying that. She said, shout out to God in Hollywood. Why would she say that? So who pulled who coattail? Seemed like she was pulling your coattail, dust bucket. Well, I got my own business. No, you don't. You got to hustle. You have no business. You have a hustle. That's what you got. You have a hustle. Oh, I got my own business. What business you got? You have a hustle. You have no employees. So you gotta, people gotta read people, man. This person is a joke. Well, I got my own business. No, you don't. You have a hustle. She went and revisited that video, and she realized I was right all along. I know you don't like that very much, did you? You didn't like that, huh? You didn't like that she went back and be like, yo, I gotta look at this again. Oh, I got more. Oh, you want to watch more? You want to watch more? Okay, let's watch more. Let's listen to more. Listen to more what she said. Okay. Because she pulled your coattail multiple times.
Got in Hollywood. I'm gonna steal that one. Oh, that nigga said with the LGBTQ. Wait a minute, that 5 days of the week, ain't it? That nigga put the rainbows in the chat for this nigga with the tank top collection. Oh, that nigga told him to do some. What he said? Do some squats. That what we do to get our ass cheeks big. Listen to this nigga. Tall guy Dollar would do some squats. Where my sisters at? That's the ass cheek workout right there. That's for the ass. Y'all know we do the. He ain't said no push-ups or lift no bench no. And that nigga said do squats. I'm sick. Good. Let's see the rainbows out the sky. Come on, y'all. This motherfucker is raining Skittles today. Yes, it is.
Oh, kitty, put your kitty headphones, nigga.
Shit, nigga. Goddamn, go lift some weights, dumb nigga.
Whatever, you don't know me. You don't know me, man.
Nigga, I know you got titties on your goddamn chest.
Yeah, but that's what you used to, nigga. That's what you used to.
I don't have titties on my chest, though.
Rest of them trannies. That's what you used to in prison.
You got titties, nigga.
You don't know how I look, nigga. You don't know how I look. You just making up shit.
Nigga, I don't know what your titties in your goddamn receipt. Nigga, shit.
How many touching out there? How many domestications you got out there? Damn. How many? I take care of my kids. No nigga shit.
Hold on, that nigga didn't say, look, that would have been a damn dagger. That nigga guy say, how many bastards? This motherfucker said, I take care of my kids. Play this motherfucker, look, y'all. Oh, see? I see what this nigga worry about titties. That's why he stay calling on swole. This nigga worry about titties. He got titties. That's it. That nigga guy came back with a dagger. Nigga, fuck you. How many bastards you got?
I take care of my kids.
I'm gonna let it play out.
How many kids you got? How many kids you got? How many kids you got, dumb nigga? No, you don't got none. You got none. You got none. You ain't got none. Nigga one, you got none. Nigga one, you got none. Sure. Ain't got none. Ain't got no kids. No, ain't got none. You don't want no kids. I don't want no kids no way, but I'm just saying, I ain't got no kids either. I don't want no.
Bitch, how the fuck you gonna have some kids anyway when you done took dick all the way? You ain't got no pussy walls, bitch. You ain't got no fallopian tube. You ain't got no ovaries, no bottom. You ain't got no esophagus hole. Dick done went so far down to you, it's coming out your throat. Y'all flame this motherfucker. How this hoe gonna have some babies? What the fuck gonna hold the goddamn baby? What gonna hold? Listen to this swamp pussy, bitch. We ain't gonna let her get. What my sister that who got beautiful children? No way. We ain't letting this hoe get away with that one. We ain't going there. No. One of my sisters that check this bitch right quick. What she just say, bitch? Babies come out of good pussy. What a man is. What my brothers, because we got to check this on. They don't understand what babies come. You got to have some good pussy. Niggas ain't even no evidence in everything. What my brothers at? We ain't playing with y'all. Y'all know we get cut over here on that show. Then this bitch, what this bitch just say, y'all? This bitch said she ain't got no children, bitch. We know. We know. What brothers at? Tell this hoe. School this bitch. Good pussy. Get babies. Not swamp pussy. Oh no. Well, I ain't what my bro. I'm gonna go on there to play, but I ain't think none of my brothers was having no babies and no swamp pussy. The fuck you talking about, bitch? It got to be good. They go to sleep in. Y'all be playing. We got to teach these. What my sister say? What my mandinkas and us? We need the mandinkas and the Zulus on this. Tight pussy committee, stand down. Stand down, tight pussy committee. My head, mammies, stand down. We need these motherfuckers, Zulus and mandinkas to stand the fuck up in the chat, literally. And these hoes know that type of shit don't have unless it's some good wet and not no dry. Playing this motherfucker. Playing with these hoes out here. We got color eye men, y'all. We can't be going out here and ain't giving no class. We can't be going in. That ain't right. These hoes they run around and think they can make babies with bad pussy. Where my sisters at? Girl, and they holding the pop. See, this one, y'all don't want nothing to start today. See, look, y'all. See, look. I gotta go in one more time. See, look, then the problem. Flame this motherfucker up, coughing together. Flame this motherfucker up. See, this the problem with this bitch. Let me explain to you, Hope, and the rest of the swamp. Okay. Flame this motherfucker up, y'all. Remember when I told y'all he was chilling with the KKK? I was telling a lie. Flame this motherfucker up, and I'm gonna go back and play it all the way through. I ain't gonna talk. I'm giving my commentary though, so y'all can see where I'm playing this shit. Cause y'all see what that bill play. Did y'all hear that shit? Put a one in the chat. I was lying though. Got down the woods said he saw the video too, and you in the goddamn woods with the KKK. Only nigger out that motherfucker. But when I said something about you came up here and said nothing was telling a lie. Let's continue, y'all. Tell me about it right at the extremes now. I want to know about that. Why don't you tell me that story? Since you're making this work, why don't you explain who these white supremacists are? No, nigga. We already know. The cat's out the bag, dude. Cat is out the bag, dude. Stop playing games, man. Stop playing games. I'm not playing these little stupid ass games with you. I saw the little video. You was hanging out with the KKK in the woods. It was the only black dude in there. You a token boy. Do I say more? This bitch nigga in the chat room keep saying shit.
Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. So who pulled who Coates tell? Because she didn't pull mine, she pulled yours. Why is my name keep coming out your mom? Why is my name is out coming out your mouth? I don't talk about these people. I don't talk about these people. $4 talking about drama, talking about the past, what happened 2-3 years ago. 4 hours. This is the time that these people waste. They don't got nothing else better to do but getting on here and talk about nonsense. I'm not thinking about these people. These people mean nothing to me. These people mean nothing to me. So my advice to that clown, you go ahead, live your life. You go ahead and drive your little virtual reality truck, because it seemed like to me, I don't want to know if you're really driving a truck, because how could you be looking at the camera doing a video and you could be driving a truck at the same time, but your eyes is on your phone. You going down like this on your phone. I don't even know if you're really driving a truck. I think it's probably some virtual reality stuff. You don't have a business. Stop telling people that. You don't have your own business. Your whole life is a lie. Your whole life is a lie. So you can keep go about your business. Keep my name out of your mouth. You and your love triangles and your past dramas and they did this to me and they did that to me. Go ahead with your little pre-K debates, because none of y'all can debate or even pull real or do real research. We know Yanga is a fraud. Come on, he's a black nationalist, but he hasn't shown anything that he was a black nationalist. And why would Yanga be friends with people like you? So I don't get in. I stay out of that circus. 4 hours, and that's all they've been doing is talking about the past. 4 hours talking about the past. Unbelievable. Four hours. So I keep my name out of your mouths. Y'all mean nothing to me. Y'all mean nothing to me. I want to just play this real quick. Let's see if I can pull this up. I don't like holding my phone too much. I'm not used to that. But let me see if I can share this. And the B-Rap mental patient, you know, and shout out to Sister Raw. I see you, sister. Glad you came through. Shout out to Sister Raw. She's got where does that y'all show? There's people on your show. Oh no, that was on that girl Nandy show that I had that confrontation with this loser. You know, this guy, some lame old dude. He don't even know what he is. And then he said that his religion is what he said. His religion is freedom of choice, which to me that could be very dangerous. So according to him, your thing is people could do whatever they want to do and without no consequences. I don't like that. People could do whatever they want to do without no consequences. This man's confused. He starts trouble with people, and but like I said, the cat is right. Hey, the proof is right in the pudding. Your coattail was pulled multiple times. So just keep going with go on about your business, man. Go on about your business. Continue living your life. Keep my name just keep my name out of your mouth. And to the B-Rap mental patient. And I want this, and that's another thing I want to bring up real quick about this Mississippi campaign. That was the thing. And I want to play something because Brandon, shout out to Brandon of Pan African Strikes Back. He says something that was really deep. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can share screen this. This I want to try to share screen. Share screen this. Let's see if I can share. I'm gonna do it this way. I'll just do it on my phone. Fuck it. Internet, man. Fuck. Oh, here we go.
An hour, and guess what?
What Brandon said. Listen to what Brandon said, because this goes into my topic, which is beware of these false teachings. This is what Brandon said. I thought this was very interesting.
That's what Black people's mindset is. Oh, let's not compete. So it's easy to see why socialism is so appealing to us, because when you don't want to compete, a system where everybody is makes total sense. But at the end of the day, if you are captive in that system amongst your own and everybody looking at each other, who gonna hand me what? What's gonna happen?
it's going to just breed nothing but pure corruption, and the poverty, the wealth gap will grow even wider. That's what's happening with F.B.A. That's what happens with Tariq. That's what has happened with the Hidden History Museum. If you get enough people in a room who don't want to do shit, right? Eventually, there will be one who's most likely a con artist like Tariq who rises amongst them and says, hey, I'll do something, but their mind is not really working properly because they're not thinking, wait, if this guy was going to do something, wouldn't he have done it a long time? Move to Mississippi where they no damn money and you ain't making nowhere near close to no $33 an hour.
Okay, this is what I want to play. Hold on. This is what I want to play.
Well, they be knowing the hookups, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, because they want to work. The hookups. Because they want to work. Anybody who wants to work will find plenty of opportunity in America. You could be making $33 an hour right now, living in California, fun in the sun. No, you know what we need to do? We need to go move to the South. Let's go move to Mississippi where they no damn money and you ain't making nowhere near close to no $33 an hour. And guess what? That's what black people's mindset is. No, let's not compete. So it's easy to see why.
Let me play that one more time.
It's so appealing to anybody who wants to work will find plenty of opportunity in America. You could be making $33 an hour right now, living in California, fun in the sun. No, you know what we need to do? We need to go move to the South. Let's go move to Mississippi where they no damn money and you ain't making nowhere near close to no $33 an hour. And guess what? That's what black people's mindset is. No, let's not compete. So it's easy to.
So that was one of my reasons with this whole Mississippi campaign pipe dream shit. Now, I didn't have a problem if black people had an option, right? Our ancestors had founded Liberia because Liberia is our country. Okay, that's our country. So we have Liberia, which is in West Africa. But it's not like the B-Rap mental patient ever said, well, this is Liberia. We could be built on that land, but what if you got some of our people can't afford to go there or don't want to go there for whatever reason? Then Mississippi will be the better choice, right? But when you're dealing with this Islamic Black Muslim, this Nation of Islam thinking, this tyrant, this Neanderthal type of thinking, there is no option. There is no choice. There is no choice. It's more of a dictatorship. It's communism. It's socialism. No, it's what I say, and this is the better choice, and this is where I stand, and this is what black people. No. You gotta give us a choice. The more you have black people migrated from the South to the North for better opportunities. Black people was not making money like that. Only thing they had was sharecropping. So you got all this industrialization going on where people could make more money. So yes, the migration, the huge migration from black people migrated to the North for better opportunities financially. This is facts. So yeah, they went to Chicago, they went to Philadelphia, went to New York, California. The majority of people from Harlem are black people from the South. This is facts. So I don't see what's the big deal, or what is the what is the big deal? Like I said, if that was an option, I would have went for it. I'd be like, hey, that's not a bad idea. We instead of having one sanctuary, we have two sanctuaries. But there's no option when you're dealing with a black Muslim. There's no option. There's no you could pick and choose. So that's why I have a problem with the thing. And then it just went from, oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and it becomes a dictatorship. I'm not letting you. I'm not. You're not controlling me. Black people should have an option. Every other race have an option. How come we can't have an option? And I'm going to just end it with this one. This internet service has been really crappy and just kind of fucked up my whole flow. But I want to play what this B-Rap has said real quick.
Be educated.
Now, I'm very surprised he said this, but I'm going to end it with this note. This is what he says.
And try to be like the Peckerwood. I don't want to be like the Peckerwood. I don't give a damn about his system. I want to get away from those who want to cause me harm. There's nothing wrong with wanting to go to Africa or any place to get the hell away from these racist ass people.
I ain't gonna front. I liked his fire. He says nothing wrong going to Africa. Now all of a sudden, what happened? Now you dissing Africa? I don't know. Like I said, we really get away from these flip-floppers, man. I don't deal with them. But shout out to Brandon from Pan African Strikes Back. I want to now I want to get into something. And really important, because I'm going to talk about these F.B.A.s and all these other clown ass people. Let me see something. Hold up. Man, this is really. Let me see something. Hold up. Okay, I'm on live here. All right, so I want to play another video where you have this wannabe, this Negro chick. She wants to pretend that she's the real Indian, and a real native Indian put her in her place. So let's play that video. See, we gotta be careful who we listen to. No, but wait a minute. Let me see this. Hold on. There was another video I wanted to show real quick. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I wish I can screen share, but my thing is like really, really terrible. All right, so I'm going to play this video where you have this Indian. Let me see if I can play. Here we go. So I'm just gonna just play it because I can't do it on here because for some reason it's just.
You may have noted.
Okay, let me just play this real quick. All right, here we go. I'm gonna play this video where you have this native Indian, and he put this silly chick in her place because she thinks in her mind she's the real native Indian.
Gym on y'all, and I'ma let y'all go, man. I'ma let y'all go. Watch this. This is the Indian training schools. They had schools to teach them how to be Indians. Watch this, y'all. Nah, look what it said. What did they do in the Indian training schools? Watch this. Such things, they taught them such as farming and housekeeping. Now, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. If they from this land, why they teach them how to farm this land? I want you to go to the Library of Congress and pull up the information about their farming schools, about their Indian schools, y'all.
Your laughter itself should be enough to show how ignorant you are of the history of indigenous people. Because all these schools have massive graves. You truly hate yourself that much that you try to steal someone else's culture. Now, those schools were there to teach us how to be more human, civilized, because we were considered savages. However, your people, not by words, were not considered human. And there's a big difference. To the white man, you were considered property. And through centuries, the fight for equality continued. And now that this is coming to a reality, people like you are coming to indigenous people with this, trying to erase us from the map. But see, when we ask you to speak the language, to give history of the land, tradition, dances, people like you stumble because you have no ground. Slavery truly did its job to some of you, which it was to rip the identity that you guys had. And you are the perfect proof of it.
Wow. Wow. Slavery have done a messed up job. Just like he said, you trying to erase us off the map. You trying to erase us off the map. He said slavery really had done its job. That's true. Unfortunately, it really did. It really did. I'm going to play you Dan Calloway and his nonsense. Let's play Dan.
broke down how they took our...
Now listen to Dan Calloway. See, remember I was talking about false teachings? Now this guy, he's a thief. He's a thief. Now listen to this. Listen to him.
When they took our lands, I even gave you verbatim government documents, time periods, and all. There's no excuse. Those people that's yelling and screaming, talking about Africa, that go there. We not stopping you. Go to Africa. Go live there. See if you can blend in. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. Snoop, you gotta get in where you fit in, just like everybody else out there. You think it's gonna be a way better living in Africa? They fooled the people like that went on ahead and agreed with the American Colonization Society. They made pretend like it was gonna be a better way of living in West Africa because certain parts were not fully populated, but they were fully colonized. Oh, you gonna leave one colonized land to another one and think that's gonna be a better way of living? That's why it was less than 15,000 of them that went. Everybody else was like, kick rocks. What Negro problem?
They want you to live. They are being chosen and being conditioned so you can live among your enemies. They want you to be comfortable and hate yourself and love your enemies more. These people are handpicked. They're handpicked. And you got black people that's okay with it. Now, this guy's a pleasurist. He's stealing people's work and then replacing it with his trash. Let me play you that. See, that's what I'm saying. When people show you gotta show people proof, man, because people just talk just what they call nigger babble. So let me play you. Let me play you something else. I wish I could. I'm having
by itself.
Now here's another. This is Dan Calloway, and how he is pleasurizing. He pleasurizes people's work, and people really think that's his work, but he's using other people's work. Check this out. Like I said, don't take my word for it. I'll tell people do the research. This is Dan Calloway, and this is Dan. Wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, this is Dan Calloway right here. This is Dan Calloway, and this is the work that he stole it from. Okay, now watch this.
Shows you how dastardly this brother is. So take a look, and hopefully you'll be able to hear very clearly as well. Here we go. Oh, wait 1 second. There we go.
The term African American to refer to all Black people was endorsed only since 19.
Can you hear?
I hear it, but his head just trying to turn your thing.
I'm trying to turn it up a little bit.
There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Starting from the TOP.
Okay. Endorsed only since 1989, but was against the desires of the majority of Black people. In fact,
here we go. This is from the beginning.
The term African American to refer to all Black people was endorsed only since 1988. The term African American to refer to all Black people was only since 1989, but was against the desires of the majority of Black people. In fact, the term was endorsed by only 5 people, but was against the desires of the majority of Black people. In fact, the term was endorsed by only 5 people, including Reverend Jesse Jackson and Ramona Edlin, leading the charge as a result of a gathering called the African American Summit, including Reverend Jesse Jackson and Ramona Edlin leading the charge. As a result of a gathering called the African American Summit, without the input of the majority of Black people. Author Avis J. Smith went to the district court in Washington, D.C. to stand against this term without the input of the majority of Black people. Author Avis J. Smith went to the district court in Washington, D.C. to stand against this term, as well as against the notion that a small group of powerful individuals should be able to compel the masses into adopting it, as well as against the notion that a small group of powerful individuals should be able to compel the masses into adopting it.
So let's be really clear, family.
This guy is a thief. And this is your leader? This is who y'all follow? You indigenous Negropeans? This is who y'all follow? That's you being a thief. This guy's a thief, a plagiarist, a deceiver. And this is people follow. This is what people follow. So let me let's see if I got. This is what people follow. A deceiver. Let's get on Tariq. Let's go Tariq Nasheed's ass a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you this. This is Dan Calloway and how he took his logo from a game logo. Let me screen share this. That's Dan Calloway right there. He took that from a game logo. Okay, let me see if I can blow this up. You see how that Warhammer, that's a video game logo. Warhammer is a video game logo, and he took that and put his name on it. That is copyright. He can get sued for that. He can get sued for that. That's copyright. You can't do that. But this is the people's leader. This is their leader. A deceitful pig. F.B.A. F.B.A. or whatever they were, Adolf, Negro, they all the same to me. But this is who they follow. From a video game logo, and he took it and put his name on it. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to play something else because I had mentioned the fact that he turns around and they want you to stay. They want you to stay in this country because they want you to be comfortable with your oppressor. White people don't want you to leave. So they get these sellout Negroes to talk this patriot talk so you could stay into this hellhole. So this is what this dyke chick said. I'm gonna play what she said. Let me see if I can play it on my phone because my phone's been acting up. Let me see if I can play this on my phone here. So I had everything. Okay, let me see.
The argument.
Okay, I think this is it. Let me see if I can have it right here. This is 41. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna play what this dyke chick says. Let me stop screening this. So listen to what this dyke chick says. Hold on. Listen what she says.
To become Pan-African without understanding that you are being used as a fool. You're being pimped like a hoe. Your lust.
And you notice they all have this European talking points. Dan Calloway's, Tariq Nasheed's, even this, and she's part, and this, and it reminds you, she's part of the LGBTQ. She's a lesbo. She's part of the LGBTQ. And they don't like the unity of the African man, woman, and child. But listen to what she says. And by the way, her definition of a Black America is Black people that are descendants of slavery too, of a slave institution, according to her. We are descendants of a slave institution. But listen to what she says.
And your desire to have power over a woman, them using the gender war against you, and you don't even get it. So I can't trust the leadership of these types of men who are gallivanting.
She hates Black men. That's the reason why she's always talking against men. Men. Black man is the Black man is, because she's part, and she's, like I said, she likes females. Come on, well, I've been celibate for 4 years. She don't work. She don't do nothing with her life. She don't work. She claimed that she was an orphan, or her parents abandoned her when she was an infant. This girl's confused. She has bad health. She never been nowhere. She's in the same dump that she's in. And that's all she gets on do. That's all she's doing, just like the rest of these losers. Get on and talk about other Black people. But we'll listen what she says about the good white folks.
Around in Africa, having sex and making a name for themselves and making money. That is not smart for me to trust, and I don't. So people get mad, still be mad. Freedmen, Holocaust, thank you for appearing. You said they get mad when we are happy and enjoy our first world life that our ancestors built. They get mad because they want us to have this hatred.
My question is, who is your ancestors? Keep hearing about these ancestors. Who were these ancestors? You can't claim Malcolm X. You can't claim Harriet Tubman. You can't claim none of these freedom fighters because they all talk about Africa. You can't claim Malcolm. You can't claim Harriet Tubman. You can't claim Nat Turner. You can't claim none of these people. None of these the ancestors that represent Africa. So you can't claim them. You can't claim them. So who was these ancestors? You got to give up names. Who were your ancestors? And then, like the guy said, like the Native Indian said, the real Native Indians, he said, you can the land that your people used to be on, you claim that you're Native Indians, you claim you're the real ones, but you can't even speak the language. You can't you can't name the land that used to be before it was called this land. You don't even know nothing about the culture. And black people, and then you walking around saying that you're Native Indian or you're indigenous to this land. What was your tribe? What was your native tribe? But when it comes down to white folks, well, they're not that bad because they fought for us and this and that. This is what she says.
White people, and we do have some degree of hate, the ones that hate. But there are some white people that.
So what she said, you heard what she said? Somebody asked her, well, what are white people? Oh no, that's not good. I think I went back a little bit too far.
Part of slave trade, why would they start caring now? Modern day slavery is still in that we have no right to say anything ever. And I'm not going to go for that because, like I said, too many Pan-Africans that are men especially are compromised because they have this notion of trying to get pussy, trying to get wives,
That's not true. That's not what Pan-Africanism is. You must be talking. She must be talking about these B-Rab Muslims that's doing that, and they trying to. You got some false flaggers too. You got a lot of false flaggers. They try to use Pan-Africanism to do their dirty work. That's not what Pan-Africanism is. So I don't know where she get that from. But yes, you do got someone that's false flaggers. And those people do get checked. Because I don't like people that use the Garvey flag and turn it to something else. That's not what it is. Not where you could go out there and do your dirtiness.
And to get new coochie as a way, the means of the argument to become Pan-African.
That's not
without understanding that you are being used as a fool. You're being pimped like a hoe. Your lust and your desire to have power over a woman, them using the gender war against you, and you don't even get it. So I can't trust the leadership of these types of men who are gallivanting around in Africa, having sex and making a name for themselves and making money. That is not smart for me to trust, and I don't. So people get...
She gotta, people like that who talks like that, you gotta show evidence. You gotta show proof and evidence. That's what Pan-Africanism people who claim it Pan-Africans, that's what they're doing. But because people like that don't travel, they will get on YouTube and create this false narrative, or they make up stuff because these people don't travel. These people don't go nowhere. They cooped up in the house and they create they just imaginary thing. They high on on the dust in their house. You got to show evidence. You got to show proof and evidence that that's what Pan-African is. So I don't know where she's getting this from, but listen what she says.
Mad, still be mad. Freedmen, Holocaust, thank you for appearing. You said they get mad when we are happy and enjoy our first world life that our ancestors built. They get mad because they want us to have this hatred for white people, and we do have some degree of hate.
Some degree. We have some degree of hate for white folks. In other words, you don't really hate white folks. You like what they give you. They made you a Black American. They made you who you are. You're thinking God. You're thinking, you look at them as gods. You thanking them for putting you in slavery. This is the reason why I'm a descendant of a slave, which technically we're not slaves, and our ancestors wasn't slaves. They were what they call enslaved. Slave means Slavic. We're not Slavic people. Slave means Slavic. We're not Slavic people. We was forced to be something that we was not. So the proper word of saying we was enslaved, they call enslaved Africans. Africans that were enslaved. But they're not going to say that because they don't want to be called Africans. So they'll say Black Americans or whatever, which is no such thing as no Black Americans. So I don't know where they get this. I don't know where they get this. No, but she said there's some hatred for white people. What those that don't hate, what only those individuals that hate us, we might hate them back. That's basically what she's saying. So she's giving white people credit, which I already knew that was the whole point. I already knew that was the whole point. Give the white man credit. You thanking him that he gave you a history, which is not your history. Slavery is really his history. Because he created a history for y'all. Let's continue.
Of hate for the ones that hate us. But there are some white people that is on our side, though. They don't want to be pointed out, though, as such. But they are behind the scenes and support certain people in certain ways. But like I tell Africans that want to make this complaint that why are we on the side of whiteness? It's like, I'm not on the side of anything. I'm on the side of us. I'm on the side of our survival.
Who's us? That's another key I think keep hearing. Oh, this is about us. This is about us. Who's us? When you say us, who's us? I want to know who's us. That means y'all don't have a history. Who's us? I keep hearing about this us. This is about us. This is about me. This is about, and a lot of these people, and if you know, a lot of people don't like dark-skinned people. They hate dark skin. They don't like dark-skinned people. That's one thing I noticed, that they don't like dark-skinned people. That's too African for them. Just like one of the B-Rabs, he said, "Oh, I still have a problem of the color black." This is the reason why you have a Rashida Schroeder, because she's represent the dark-skinned activists, and she wanted to put dark skin back on the map again. I never could understand this colorism among black people. I don't represent that. Because that's basically what she said. I want to represent us. Who's you? Who are you? Y'all nomads. Y'all have no country. America would never be your country. So I don't know who's us. And then I'm going to screen share something else too. Like I said, these people, these black Americans. I'm gonna get on Tariq Nasheed in a minute. Now, the girl, the lesbo who was talking, this is what she eats. This is her food. What is that? That is slop. You see how this is the F.B.A. ADOS or Black Negro Americans, Black Indigenous Black Americans or whatever. This is their diet. This is their diet. I don't know what the hell that is, but look at that soda. Fanta or whatever it is, Fanta soda. That's unhealthy. But this is what she eats. This is what she eats. This is her diet. So these people don't even know how to eat right. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. So this is the same girl. This is the same chick. She has a bad diet. This clearly her. She has a bad diet. She's not intelligent. You could tell she'd never been to school. You could tell she don't have a job. And she even said, well, I hope one of my videos will break through, because she's looking for that. She's looking for YouTube. She's also looking for the super chats and all that stuff. That's what she really wants. So I'm going to play you what my brother Leaders has said. Let me put his name in here, because he definitely broke it down. Let me get this out of here. Shout out to my brother Leaders Brown. I hope he's doing okay. I haven't heard from him in a minute. But he came up with this video called F.B.A. is my enemy. So I'm gonna let y'all play that. I'm gonna play this. I only got 10% on my phone. I gotta charge my phone. I'm gonna play this real quick. Because what he said was on point. And I agree everything he said. Shout out to Leaders Brown. But listen to what he says.
Man, this shit is so ridiculous. I mean, 6 dead, including the shooter himself. Walmart and Chesapeake, Virginia. And among one of the victims was a 22-year-old young sister. Just celebrated her birthday. See, this is why we as Black people don't need it to make, because this is going to continue to happen. America is like the breeding ground for criminality. But the origin of criminality started in Europe. Every day in America, it's always some type of murder, some type of shooting, some type of rape, molestation, kidnapping, corruption.
Oh, but according to the B-Rap, and according to these F.B.As and these ADOS or whatever, or in Africa, it's like that. Rape, murder, they eat insects, they eat all types of crap or whatever. Wait a minute. But America don't have that. They put all these lies. Oh, Africa, this is what they do in Africa. They eating all types of this, and they eating mice and all this other stuff, and they cannibals. And these are black people talking using white people talking points. And leaders is right. We see it here every day. Cannibalism? Didn't Jeffrey Dahmer was eating people? And this is right here in the United States. Huh? Where they do that in Africa at? With all that land and all that fruits and vegetables that's growing that land? That doesn't make any sense.
This is the breeding ground for all the chaos that you see globally. But this is what the F.B.A. is fighting for. They fighting to be in a country like this because they built it, as they so claim. So my question to the F.B.A., why have you not organized a military? I mean, come on, Tariq got all y'all fucking money. And you mean to tell me that dumbass nigga can't organize anything but a fucking rally, which ain't produced nothing but more xenophobic hate towards our brothers and sisters in Africa? That's what you putting your money into? And some of you talking about, oh, they just being themselves. Well, we just being ourselves. Yeah, you hating yourself. That's very natural of self-hating buffoons and coons. That's part of a no nonsense, stupid cult, which the F.B.A. is. What you gonna do to compensate them families those victims was murdered in Virginia? Huh? Since you love black people so much, because the majority of the victims were black people. 22-year-old sister lost her life after celebrating her 22nd birthday. I don't see none of you F.B.A. fuckboys talking about this, but you care about America so goddamn much. You're so busy kissing the white man's ass that you're going to let your own people get murdered just to get a fucking check. You have no integrity. You're a disgrace. You are my fucking enemy. Period. All you sit up here online doing is talk about black immigrants. So let me guess. When you do a story about this, you're going to see if the victims were immigrants, right? Is that what you're going to do? Huh? Is that what you're going to do? You're making us a laughing stock. You F.B.A. fuck boys. Begging the white man for a check. Because you're too fucking cowardly to go get it yourself.
Facts.
Talking about our people coming on here with taking resources. What resources do black people own in America? What, you gonna fight over the little scraps that the white man give?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you fighting over? Hell, you ain't even doing right with that.
Mm.
That's why the F.B.A. is a fucking joke. Nothing but a group of black people with low IQs who don't know what the fuck they doing.
Mm.
More and more of our people getting killed here every day. And y'all worried about if they some fucking immigrants or not. Fucking disgraceful people.
They don't care.
I wish many of you lived back in the time of Harriet Tubman.
Mm-hmm.
She would have blew your fucking head off.
Facts.
Or you was doing the Haitian Revolution. They would have chopped your fucking head off.
Facts.
We need to be like our brothers in Mali.
Mm-hmm.
When they telling a Frenchman to suck a dick.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we ain't gonna get nowhere here in the United States. Because you got too many fucking cowards here who masquerade as men. They ain't afraid to go show off and flex in front of other black people, but you too scared to flex in front of white people.
Mm-hmm.
You too scared to flex in front of Arab people. You too scared to flex in front of Asian people. Hell, if anything, you should be flexing with the white man and the fucking Arab, because the Arab conquered our people of North Africa with Islam.
That's right.
And the Europeans conquered our people East, South, and West Africa with Christianity. And you don't see that as a fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a goddamn shame how stupid y'all F.B.A. fuckboys are. Y'all don't want no sovereign nation. Y'all want to live under the bosom of the white man.
Yep.
You don't want to build your own infrastructure.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to build your own economy. You just want to kiss the ass and beg for a check. Instead of taking the little crumbs that you do get and go get something for yourself. You want to stay right in a country that's killing your people. And stand your fake F.B.A. fuckboys. If this is not every bit of an agent, Tariq Nasheed, I don't know who is. That motherfucker's indicative of what an agent is. Promoting separation, don't know what the fuck he talking about. Always looking to see if anything involving black people, if they a fucking immigrant, if they're Jamaican or they Haitian or they Caribbean. Who gives a fuck where they from?
Mm-hmm.
They African people like us.
That's right. That's right.
They going through it just like we are going through it. See, your mindset's fucked up. Y'all true definition of what a colonized mind is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you will always be stuck under the boot of the white man. Bitch ass niggas.
That's Leaders Brown. That's Leaders Brown. Shout out to him. Shout out to my brother Leaders Brown. Yeah, he told the truth there. That brother told the truth there. I'm going to play I'm going to play two more videos, And then I'm going to show some slides. I'm going to show some slides. And I'm just going to end it with, because he mentioned Tariq Nasheed, so we definitely going to end it with him. Because he's definitely a bootlegger. So I'm going to play this video here. Let me see, what was that one? I'm going to play two videos. And I'm going to play the Mushmouth. Let's play Mr. Mushmouth. Let me put my thing on here. Let's play Mushmouth. This is the Mushmouth. This is look at Tariq Nasheed, the Mushmouth.
Bro, this guy is such a freaking mushmouth.
I want some turkey chili, baby. Turkey chili.
How do I hear you smacking in the deck?
Look, that's Mushmouth. Tariq Nasheed, the Mushmouth. And he always putting chapstick. That's another thing too. He always putting chapstick in. He got that. His lips are so crusty. He got like a big glob of chapstick, and he's like, that's the chapstick guy, Mushmouth, aka chapstick guy.
A microphone.
What's up, scrap dirty?
Mushmouth. That's just sick. That's your leader.
Well, out here they do fly their flag upside down. They do.
Oh, juicy mouthed ass nigga. How do I hear this? Bruh.
Holy Ghost, that's the shit. Only so much we.
That's not bad at all. That nigga can spit. That nigga can spit.
How do I hear this man smacking in the damn microphone, bro?
That's disgusting. That sound nasty.
Yeah, man, them niggas was catching rat. Yeah.
How do you?
That's sick. That's nasty. That sound nasty.
Bruh, get your mouth checked.
Word.
Get your mouth checked, bruh. Ain't nobody got that much backup spit, my nigga. Like, come on, my nigga got a spit reservoir in his shit.
I'm on smacking and shit. This is off the chain.
Yeah.
I sound like the nigga eating peanut butter.
Shit. I need some ice cream for this one.
Oh my God. Mushmouth. And this is the last video I'm going to play. Then I'm going to show some screen shares. I got to charge my phone before it dies. But shout out to Afro Think Tank.
Yo, what's going on?
Because he talks about the Hidden Colors Museum. Talks about the Hidden Colors Museum. And I didn't know this. But listen to Afro Think Tank and what he says.
This Afro Think Tank. Y'all just made a serious observation. I'm not sure if any of you guys made this observation. Now, you know the grand opening of the Hidden History Museum, where most of the museum is hidden, therefore the name Hidden History Museum, right? Notice how at first he said, hey, we're having a grand opening. Everybody can come out. Everybody's invited. Everybody's welcome, right? He said that, right? He's been saying that. But now he's saying it's VIP, only a select few. We're going to have a viewing of the movie.
which is weird. That means it's probably going to be a bunch of fold-out chairs with a screen. The best thing I think they can do with that small place is maybe put a short throw laser projector up. They can put it on the wall and watch it like that. I don't know how, unless they're going to get a big-ass TV and put it on the side. I don't know how they're going to get away with that. But it went from everybody come on out to VIP. That means he get to pick and choose and curate the individuals he want to come to the Hidden History Museum. That's mostly hidden. The trick, y'all. It's the Hidden History Museum. So you can't find shit. But yes, it's supposed to be for the public to come in, especially since you guys pay for it. Y'all supposed to walk in, but nope. It go from being a public, supposedly black-owned public, F.B.A. Hidden History Museum to a VIP only, and you got to pay. So that means if you donate it to the museum, you still got to pay again to get inside to look at all the stuff that you pay for.
What?
Wow, y'all. But hey, enjoy yourself. I'm looking forward to the opening. I'll be watching everybody in their reaction videos when it happens. I can't wait. But that's all I got to say. I just observed that it went from being public to private. You see the grip?
What? Wow. Let me pause my phone. Did you hear that? So let's check out this real quick. Let's do some screen sharing. So look at Tariq Nasheed's white family. As you can see, our dark heads, they're white. Because F.B.A.s and people with they color stroke. His family, he's like the darkest one in this family. But he thinks he's somebody because he got light, bright a family. So these are his biracial and mixed children, and his non F.B.A. wife, by the way, because he don't like dark-skinned women, and he said that multiple times. But that's your leader. This is your leader. We already know. And let me skip to this real quick. But this is what he gave y'all. He gave you a retail store. He promised this building here. He promised this building, but he gave you this build. He gave you this small crack. That's why he made it private. So y'all paid all this money for a retail store, and then he's very selective who he decided he wants to bring in there. And then you got to pay again. But this is your leader. But none of these people who has a problem with Africa, they don't bring this stuff up. This is the ultimate scam. He did many videos. He did many videos talking about this building here. He did many videos talking about this building here, saying he's going to build it from the ground up. Gave a location and everything. And then he decided, after he collected all this millions of dollars, he just gave you a nasty ghetto rinky-dink retail store. One level, by the way, because I saw the inside, because he showed the insides of it. It's only one level. There's no basement and none of that. One level. That is an ultimate ripoff. He ripped off his own people, and no one says nothing about it. And then he makes it private. He makes it private. And why is history so hidden? Why do you keep calling it a hidden history museum? What's so hidden about it? But this is what people follow. They don't care. They want to keep attacking black people, keep attacking other black people who hasn't done nothing to. Or we're going to keep attacking African people. We're going to keep attacking Africans and Pan-Africans. But at the same time, the Dan Callaways are lying to them. The Dan Callaways and the Tyreek Shades just playing y'all, getting rich off of y'all stupidity, y'all getting rich off of y'all hate. Where is the hidden history museum? This is a retail store. That's not it. And y'all should have demand, well, where's the building? Why? What is this? What is the grand opening? This is the ultimate ripoff. This is the ultimate ripoff. And then on top of that, we already know that he's a snitch. And this is what I don't understand. What is up with all this going to court stuff? I never could understand that. Everybody's going, all this so-called these street dudes. Oh, I'm taking you to court because you hurt my feelings. Now he's like the new Karen now, the black Karen. He took Brandon from Pan-African Strikes Back court because Brandon hurt his feelings. But he was the one that made fun of him. Tariq Nasheed made a whole cartoon. Call him a bear or whatever, that cartoon bear or whatever. So it's okay for you to make cartoons and same thing like the enemy. They make funny cartoons about us, and he's doing the exact same thing, making fun of how people look. And now when when a rock is thrown back at you, now you want to take the man to court. But what happened? What happened to all that smoke with Umar Johnson? He threatened Umar Johnson on live air. Live air, this weak piece of garbage threatened Umar Johnson. He had all this toughness. He was talking tough. Yo, come see me in the eye. Come kick your ass. Da da da. And see, Brandon just pulled this whole card because he ain't about that life like that. He need bodyguards for people like Brandon. He had to get bodyguards, these little weak Latinos bodyguards. It's funny how Tariq Nasheed talks against Latinos, but then he used the same Latinos to protect his ass. That doesn't make any sense to me. But again, I notice that's the new thing now, where, or I'm going to take you to court. This court thing, everybody's taking each other to court. Oh, I'm taking you to court. My court is in the streets. My court is in the streets. When I had that situation in Bozo Muhammad, I didn't say, oh, I'm taking you to court because you threatened me. No, we going to deal with it in the streets. My court is in the streets. I'm not used to that, taking people to court over something stupid like that. That's stupid. That's, you know what I'm saying? And then we going to get out of it. If I'm going to have to take something to court, it's best, you best believe I'm going to sue over millions of dollars. If it's not in the thousands, and I'm talking about $100,000 and up, $500,000, it will have to be in the millions. But this is what they do. This is the new thing now. I'm taking you to court. All these tough people who claim they tough on YouTube, and now they're using the court system that's their toughness. That's the new thing now. I'm taking you to court. These bunch of weak folks. These people don't have nothing else better to do. He also claimed that he slept Morris World TV. My whole thing is this. If I was Tahaka Bay or whatever his name is, if I'm going to go to somebody else's turf, you best believe I'm be ready to throw down. I'm not going to be running. I'm not going to be none of that, because you see Tariq Nasheed approaching him and he's moving back. No, fight him. You came all the way from where you went to LA. No, you handle your business. You handle your business. You handle your business. You came there looking for trouble. And that was another lame dude. Oh, I'm going to sue him. No, go to his turf and you handle him. But these people are not built like that. Tariq Nasheed is a pussy, just like the rest of these court munglers. That's what they're court hustlers. Or I'm going to tell Massa that you hurt my feelings. I'm going to tell Massa that you hurt my feelings. That's the new thing now. One B-Rap said, well, I don't got nothing to do but to go to court. So that's what y'all do best. That's what they do. People don't have nothing else better to do. They bored and they looking to do something. You got people, that's all they do is go to jury duty. They love jury duty. Can't wait to go to jury duty. These people got too much time on their hands. The Black Karen. Like I said, these people are not what they seem. False teachings. Dan Calloway, plagiarizing, deceit. Very deceitful. Taking other people's work. Tariq Nasheed, taking other people's work and making millions of dollars of it. He's not a researcher. Tariq Nasheed is not a scholar. He's not a filmmaker. He's not a journalist. But he knew how to steal people's work and make money off of it. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I want to ask the Tariq Nasheed supporters and the Dan Calloway supporters. I got to ask one question. And I'm just a little confused. I just got to ask this one question. If Black people are not African people in this country, and they are the real so-called Native Indians, according to Dan Calloway, then why are you have Black people playing African roles? Why are they playing African leaders and comic book characters and all these African roles that African ascendants in this country are playing? Give you a perfect example. Didn't Forrest Whitaker, good brother Forrest Whitaker, play Idi Amin? Did he play Idi Amin? Didn't Morgan Freeman play Nelson Mandela? Even our good brother Chadwick, who played the Black Panther, he played a African comic book character. Why are they playing these African roles? You have Idris Elba, who was born in England. He didn't say he was an Englishman. He didn't say he was an Englishman. He said, I'm African. I'm an African man. But he was born in England. He's not no N-word. Just like he said, I don't use the N-word. He said, I'm an African. He's an African. So wait a minute. I thought he was indigenous too. I thought he was Indian too. Because you can't just claim North America. So why is he going to Ghana? He's an African man. He knows where he's from. He knows where he's from. These two sisters here. You might want to call them F.B.A.s or whatever like that. But these two, why are they playing African characters? Angela Bassett, this sister who played forgot her name. She played The Walking Dead. But they play African roles. Why are they playing? Why are they letting you know they're African people? How come they're not playing India? I never saw show me a Black Geronimo. You will never find that. You will never find what they call a Black Geronimo. Or the native Indian who played who was in the what's that movie? The Lone Ranger. What's his name? Tato or whatever his name. I forgot his name. So why are Black people again playing African roles and playing African leaders and all that stuff if they didn't know they were African people? Why did the African ascendants in 1935 join up to volunteer in the Ethiopian military? Wait a minute, ain't they F.B.A? Ain't they Indians or the Native Indians? Wait a minute, I'm a little confused. I thought they were indigenous Indians and they were real natives. But why is it? Because black people knew where they came from. But according to Dan Calloway, white people, just Jewish white people, said that black people were African people and we ran with it. I heard one of the B-Raps, he said the same thing. He said the same thing. One of the B-Raps said the same thing. He said the same thing. Never mind that African society that I already did. I did the whole program about how black people, way before Marcus Garvey, Pan-Africanism was around even in the 1700s. The African society. I think black people knew where they came from. Never mind the oral stories that was passed down. So black folks won't forget their history. Just like the Native Americans said, he was right. He said slavery had really done a damage to some of us. Mentally damaged some of us, where we got to the point we'd rather be something that we not. You cannot explain these. These are documents. We are African people, whether you like it or not. To the B-Rap mental patient, you are an African, whether you like it or not. And I'm sick and tired with these Negroes like Phoenix Moon talking about this grandmother. There's always these there's always these Negro peons talking about this one grandmother that said they were Native Indians and they ran with it. Oh, you know you're Cherokee. You know that you're a Muskogee Indian. They run with this. They run with that one grandmother. Never mind the three other parents they got on that. What about your other three grandparents? Where are they from? How come they didn't tell you? How come all of them, all four, you got four grandparents? How come all four grandparents don't say the same thing? Why is it always got to be that one? You know what I tell these people? Your grandmother was a liar. Your grandmother was a self-hating liar. And I know it hurts. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. So anybody that tell that bullshit lie, that one grandmother crap, you're a liar. Whether you want to accept it or not. But why would African descendants in America wants to volunteer in Ethiopian military if they know that they wasn't African? Our people knew where they came from, and our people knew where they from. They knew. So I tell people, do not listen to these false teachings, these self-hating teachings. All of it's just self-hate. And you got these people, they lying to the people. This man, this Tariq Nasheed tricked y'all. He tricked y'all. Gave you this, a retail store. He gave you a retail store, and y'all fell for that. And you think that's doing something? He promised you this. What happened to that building? But he gave y'all a retail store. And y'all cool with this, but they don't get that smoke. You get what you get. You follow a guy who don't like dark-skinned people, and you think this is beautiful? Do you honestly think this is beautiful? You follow a guy who pleasurizes, who takes other people's work and try to make it seem as his? These people are fake. You follow people that eat bad food. You condition yourself with people who rather look like a bunch of goofy bozos with red boots. This is F.B.A. stuff. This is what F.B.A. do. This is F.B.A. stuff. So I'm not going to, again, I just had to show how I just have to really, really tell people, look, stop following these clowns, man. Just stop following these clowns because they're going to put you in a situation where you can't come out of. You follow them into a dead end. These people are fake. Just all this pseudoism, all this stuff, and people fall for because they don't want to do the work. And that's the problem. That's what Brandon just said it best. These people don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. And that's the bottom line. They don't want to do the work. That's the bottom line. So I think I said what I said here. I'm going to sign off. But those two dudes, just keep my name out of your mouth. Go ahead with your love triangles and your little drama and stuff like that. Keep my name out of your mouth. I moved on from that. I moved on from that. I'm not thinking about y'all. I moved on. I'm into something totally different. I ended that stuff in the beginning of 2022. I said beginning of 2022. I'm not getting into no more drama or whatever like that. But some people, they have this hatred for me. They have a hatred for God and Hollywood Jr. Because I strive for perfection. I believe in African excellency. And they don't like it. But they don't attack the ones. They're not going to attack the ones that done them wrong. They're not going to attack the ones that never been there for them. Like I said before, only thing you have done nothing for me. I don't owe you nothing but my ass to kiss. The ragamuffin dude, the dust pan bucket dude, go on with your business, man. Keep my name out of your mouth. And hopefully that be the last, because I'm not going to go back and forth or whatever like that. No one pull my coattail. But you just like to throw stuff out there just because you want me to respond. Well, you got your response. You got your response. Now you look even more stupid. Now you look even more stupid. Got to stop following goofy motherfuckers, man. You got to stop following these goofballs, man. Stop following them. Stop following them. Because every time you following them and you giving all your money to these people and all your time and all this other stuff, the only thing you're gonna end up with nothing. You're gonna end up with nothing. You're gonna always have this hate in your life. And just eat you up inside where you don't want to do nothing. You want to sit back and because you're mad at the world. You're mad at people who have not done nothing to you. It's like, what do you gain from that? You got people that's lying in your face and don't do nothing. Just like when I asked the B-Rab mental patient, I said, you was in the hospital. What did your friends do for you? You talk about, you get mad at me and Brother Bakari and Forecast. What have your inner friends done for you? They should have paid your whole medical bill. Or at least the majority of it, where you could just pay it, you know, where they left you, okay, we just leave you $80. You just pay the $80. But the $29,000, $40,000, we'll cover that part. I cannot imagine me keeping people that's supposed to care about me, and then when something happens to me, they're not there for me. I cannot imagine keeping these people around. I'm not going to get mad at people that I didn't do nothing for. I'm going to get mad at people that I done something for and I ain't get nothing in return. That would make more sense. People got to learn how to pick and choose their friends wisely. I don't grab for friends or pay for friends. You know, I never paid for friends. That's lame. When you got to pay for a friend, or, you know, I'll buy you a laptop if you be my friend. If you support my channel, I'll buy you something. Or I'll buy you $700 worth of equipment so you could be my friend. I never bought friends. Like some people. False teachings. All that goes into my subject. People playing people, and you heard the dyke chick, she's literally saying, well, we have some hatred for white people, but there's white people who have stood by black people. So in other words, she has no hate for them. Even though they have done the most horrible things to our people, but there's no hate. She's going to continue hating on Africans and Pan-Africans. She's going to continue doing that. She has a real hateful for them. But not Europeans. Not Europeans. Even though she's struggling, even though she's struggling, even though she still got it, even though she's struggling. She forgot the fact that it was Africans, enslaved Africans, that built America, or I would not even say built, but they made America rich. It wasn't F.B.A.s. It wasn't Black Americans. Black people was not even considered citizens in this country. So I asked the B-Rabs, I asked the F.B.A.s, the ADOS, and the indigenous Negropeans, what have y'all built? What have you built? Because last time I checked, it was the enslaved Africans that built or made the country rich. 400 free labor. So what have y'all built? Y'all haven't built no skyscraper. You haven't built one skyscraper. You haven't built one house. You haven't built anything. But you want to get on social media talking about, yo, we built this country. What have y'all built? Oh, we was enslaved. They didn't enslave Black. They didn't enslave Americans. But you want reparations. What do you need reparations for? What do you need reparations for? To give it right back to Massa? To give it right back to Massa? Because that's what the money is going to go back to. Going to give it to Massa because you lost. Man. Thanks, y'all. Peace. This is a shame. Remember in this lead, let me see something with this. So, I'm just trying to work on this green screen here, trying to get it sharpened up a little bit. It's kind of difficult. I'm kind of new to this. This will work. It's a little better. It's a little better. I just got to keep playing with it. Just got to keep playing with it. But other than that, yeah, so it's just like we just really got to concentrate on the people that really are serious and just stay away from the fakeness or whatever. I hope that y'all can learn from this program because we really got to take things a little more serious and get away from that. These hateful Black people that hate other Black people that haven't done nothing wrong, haven't done nothing to do nobody. I met a lot of very intelligent Black people all over the world. A lot of great intelligent African people all over the world. There's no need for this type of hatred. But with that said, family, I am out of here. It's over 3 hours, and I got other things to do. So I hope y'all enjoyed this program. It was very entertaining. At the same time, it was very educational too. So, but I had to straighten out some things and address some things because some things need to be addressed. And I really don't like addressing foolery. But when my name is in people's mouths and I haven't said nothing negative about these people, they got to look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at your condition. Look at your condition before you talk about people. Make sure your house is clean. So with that said, I'm out of here. Peace and one love.